Hello, beautiful souls. Happy New Year. Thank you so much for joining me here on my channel where we learn, grow, and expand together, working to raise the collective conscious one unique soul at a time. This is a general collective energy read for the new year for the collective. So let's look and see what the energy vibration is for January the 1st, 2023, beautiful souls. I trust that you had a wonderful New Year's Eve and a blessed and abundant New Year day. So your intuitive astrological message is, beautiful soul, it is a culminating energy of 9. So we're starting out the energy of 2023 in fulfillment. The fullest version, your fullest and greatest emanation showing up in your highest self. I love it. We start the new year off in the vibration of wholeness, 9 energy. It's the energy of perfection. This year marks the year of your creative, spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical transformation. The biggest transformation of your life. The year of destiny and everything and anything that you want or desire to create or believe is coming into fruition. It is an energy where you just simply ask and you shall receive. So let's take a look at this energy vibration. We're going to do an energy of the next 3 to 6 months. Now, one of the things that I want to say and one of the things that I want to stress is about tarot readings and about energy. Energy is fluid. Energy also takes time to transform and change. So one of the things that I often hear on the collective all the time is, how come the same energy is here? How come there isn't any new energy here? For one, what you focus on is what you create more of. So if you're focused on the energy of the past, you're creating more of the same past energy. And also because it takes time for energy to process, it takes time for things to transition and change. From my old school perspective, you weren't supposed to get a tarot reading more than once a year. Twice a year at the most. You had to allow for time for things to transform and change. Just like it doesn't take a baby a baby isn't born overnight and Rome isn't built in a day. It takes 9 months. It takes time to build a house from the ground up. It's going to take time for things in your life to transform and change as well. And just remember that there's always a cause and effect of everything. What you think about, you bring about. Where your emotional energy, where your energy flows is where where your emotion goes is where energy flows. So if your emotions are flowing into positivity, you are moving into the energy of positive vibration. If your emotions are flowing into sadness, and you're moving into the energy vibration of sadness. And what happens with that energy vibration on a subconscious level is you attract things that bring you more sadness. So I just want to say that to say, as we do this reading, we're looking at the energy of how things are going to be evolving and changing for you for the first 6 months of the year, what you can expect in 3 months and what you can expect in the next 6 months. And then we'll take a look at what you can expect for January, February, and March in finances and career, and what you can expect in January, February, and March for the energy of love and relationship. All right, so let's tap in, beautiful souls. Take a deep breath in and hold for however long it feels comfortable for you. Release that breath, and with releasing that breath, release any expectation that you have for this reading. Also release any tension that you have built up anywhere in your body. Continue to breathe in and out as we tune in and tap on our energies together, because energy is fluid, honey, and all we have is the now. So as we tune in and tap on our energies together, I want you to bring to your mind's eye what it is that you came to this reading for. More clarity, more insight, and more understanding about. Take a breath. But I also want you to be open to whatever messages come through, as they are for your highest good and your greatest emanation. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. All right, beautiful souls. Let's see. What can we expect for 2023? Look at this energy moving away from difficulties. You're moving away from hardships, difficulty, anything that is not in alignment with that highest vibrational good energy. This is also an energy vibration that is coming in that's saying you are being spiritually guided as well as spiritually protected from any chaos, from any deception, from any conflict, from any destructive energy around you. So just be mindful of that and let spirit continue to guide you. If spirit, I mean, and I say this really, I really mean this. Even if you're walking down a road, riding down a road, driving down the road, however you're getting down the road, if spirit says go left, go left. Don't question it. The bridge might collapse up front. It might be a pile up front. You never know. Just listen and allow spirit to continue to guide you in 2023. Don't think that you have to have it all figured out. Don't think that you have to know your next 10 moves, right? Even though I talk about that in different aspects in different ways. When you're planning something, you want to know your next 5 moves. And for any chess master, they've already checkmated you and they know 25 moves in advance, right? But as we're working up to that, you want to know what you're doing now and what's going to be your next 4 moves. So you want to always be 5 moves in advance, right? Know what you're doing, but that's in the energy of when you're manifesting something, when you're creating something, when you're building on something. But on your day-to-day, you want to always be tuned in and tapped on to the high. You want to always be tuned in and tapped on to source energy, so that way you can allow source energy to guide you, because you know your intention, but you don't necessarily know the direction or how best to get there. But the divine knows how best to get you there. So even though you set those rockets of desire out into the universe and you want to manifest or bring in or achieve X, Y, and Z, when the universe or when the divine, when God tells you steer left. Because now you need to be on that left-hand path. You need to be in alignment with whatever is on that path in order for you to bring what it is that you desire into fruition. And when he says go right, you steer right. And now you're in alignment. Sometimes you have to ebb and flow. It's all about ebb and flow. Vibration is an ebb and flow. The ocean is an ebb and flow. Nothing is linear. You know, nothing is just straight. We always ebb and flow in our lives. And we need to be in that energy of being adjustable, malleable, and adaptable in 2023. So let's take a look and see what's going on in connections here. Yeah, moving away from the burdens, the stressors, and the hardship. The divine is directing you away from things that are burdening you, letting you, weighing you down, that are not allowing you to prosper and grow. These are things that you're carrying that need to be released. They're holding you back, or if not holding you back completely, they're definitely delaying your path. They're definitely delaying your transformation. They're definitely delaying your blessings from coming in. Even if they're not weighing you down or holding you back completely, they're making things very difficult to accomplish the things that you desire, which things shouldn't be difficult. If anything is bringing you resistance, then that means that's not the path for you. It's an impasse. It means that you need to go in a different direction. That's the reason why we ebb and flow. Sometimes we need to go in a different direction. You want to follow the path of least resistance. That's your slipstream. That's going to help to guide you to what it is that you're manifesting, what it is that you desire. So let's see what is coming in for the first 3 months. You need to surrender and release. In order for you to get into that true alignment, in order for you to get what it is, you have to release this. Look at this. The divine is coming in to say, let go and let God. Stop trying to carry the things that you don't need to carry. Stop trying to force things that you don't need to force. Allow the divine and allow the universe to help guide you in the direction that's going to bring the more meaningful purpose, going to bring the more enlightened. Look, she's broken free here, right? She has the tie on her wrist, but she's broken free here. She's surrendering and release. She's no longer conformed. She's no longer constrained, right? There's no more heavy pressure here. There's a complete surrendering and releasing, letting go and letting God, so that you can open up. She's completely open. Her posture is open. She's saying, dear God, make me, mold me, keep me, hold me. That's one of my prayers. Make me, mold me, keep me, hold me in your warmth and grace. For I am an irresistible magnet for all things that are mine by my divine right. I am so grateful. That's one of my prayers that I've been using for over 25 years. And this is that energy here. That's that hangman energy of surrender. I am here to be of service to the Most High. You evolve to that stage, that space and place. But there's an energy here. The divine wants you to surrender and release these difficulties. These toxic people, places, and things, these burdens, these stressors, these worries, release them to the Most High and allow the divine to support you. Let's see, what's the current energy that you're in, beautiful soul? Look, yeah, stepping into your uniqueness, stepping into your power. I love it. So I'm not worried about you anymore, beautiful soul, because you have this Queen of Wands energy. Lets me know that you're capable, that you're wise, that you're determined, that you have the energy, the energetical spiritual energy, that you have the divine spirit within you, that you're emanating out of that energy, out of that spirit. You're listening to your ancestors and your spirit guides. You surrender to the will and the way, and you're moving into this energy of your magnificence, expressing your magnificence. You're coming into the energy of the creator, of the leader, of a warrior here. And this is also my creative energy. Maybe you're doing something on a creative platform where you're helping to teach and pay forward the experience that you've gone through in life to help others. That pay it forward energy. So whatever it is that you're doing on a platform, right? She's on this platform here. People are recognizing you. People are seeing you. You're sharing. You're growing. You're also coming into a high vibrational energy of manifestation. So this is a magnetizing energy. You're drawing in all of the bounty, all of the blessing, and all of the fruitfulness that you need in order to manifest as you go through the rest of 2023. So let's see, what are some of the obstacles and difficulties that you'll be overcoming this year? Things are going to take time. It goes right back to the same thing that we were talking about. Rome wasn't built in a day, and a baby isn't born overnight. Things don't go from one tarot reading today and now all of a sudden they're changed tomorrow. One tarot reading at the beginning of the month and now all of a sudden they're changed. We have some changes, right? Like the moon cycles. We set those intentions. We reevaluate with the full moon. We make adjustments and changes, and we help to bring things into fruition and transform and change one moon cycle to another. But it's several moon cycles to bring things into full fruition, depending on the goal, depending how big the goal is, depending on how many steps or how much alignment it has to be in order to get to that goal. Some people are starting at stage 0. Some people are starting at 4 or 5. Some people are already at 8 to the culminating energy of 9 or 10. So we're all starting at different spaces and places. So just be mindful that it's going to take time and it's going to take effort. There is going to be work that's required here in order for you to bring these things into fruition. Anything's not going to happen overnight, and it's definitely not going to happen on its own. It's going to take effort for you in order to bring this into fruition, whatever it is that you desire. It's going to be different for each and every one of you. You've already set your intentions, I hope, for the year. You've already said what you've been grateful for 2022, what you've learned in 2022. You've already set your intentions for 2023. You have a clear vision of what it is that you want. Now you're releasing and letting go and allowing, surrendering in those burdens and stressors, which is really good energy because we're still in the energy of what it is from December through the energy of March of how we're manifesting these new beginnings, right? And so as we move into March, April, and May, things are going to start to bloom. Things are going to start to blossom. Things are going to start to grow. So we're in that process time from January to March. They're in that process time of things growing, right? Things growing under the soil. And then in April, May, and June, things will start to blossom and grow. So things are going to take time, and it's going to take also your effort. So just be mindful of that. So let's see, what are your hopes, but also your fears? Your hope is that you can move in a new direction. Your hope is that you can actually accomplish this new beginning. Your hope is that you acquire or you do what it is that you desire or do what it is that you want. You want change and transformation in your life. It's going to require you to do something different. So your hope, but also your fear, is that you don't know what's in this new direction. You don't know what's on the other side of this growth. You're optimistic about it. You know, you're curious about it, optimistic about it. You want it, you're passionate about it, but there's also the energy of I still don't quite know. And that's when you tap into source energy. That's when you allow the divine guidance. That's when you step into your Shira, right? Your confidence. And you just come out in that energy of being spirit and going with the flow and being led, moved by faith and not by sight. And you just go for it. Overcoming those fears is how you break through. It's also how you accomplish what it is that you want in your life. If we always allowed fear to hold us back, we would never have any progression or growth. We would just be in an energy of being stuck. So there is an energy here that says you have to choose. So you want to choose way back in January. Don't wait till May or June to start trying to make this decision to overcome your fears, to surrender, release, and move forward. Do it now, because it's a process, right? Once you release it, there's still a process for these things to start to grow. The roots have to take root in the soil. Things have to become secure from the inside out. And then you will begin to see the fruit as it grows in April, May, and June. But you have to be invested. You have to be invested first and foremost. So don't wait until May, June to make this decision. But you have a fear here. This is your hope and fear. Your hope is to move forward and advance and to grow in your life. But your fear is not knowing where to go, what direction, or what this new direction or opportunity is going to bring. You have to be fearless. And that's why the Queen of Wands energy is here. Be fearless through the beginning of 2023 as you move in through the first part of the year. What's the culminating energy? Look at this. The culminating energy is coming into wholeness and balance vibration. The culminating energy is also going to bring you in the energy of support. There will be people around you. These are two twos making those choices. There will be unions, connections, people around you that are going to help you as you grow once you choose to do what it is that you desire and move forward diligently, methodically in that direction. But allow the guidance from the universe to help guide you. So let's take a look, beautiful. So yeah, Eight of Wands. This is intuitive downloads. This is source energy coming in to help support you along your journey. So and there goes the moon energy at the bottom of that. Overcoming your fears, following your intuition, following your soul, doing what it is that you want to do at a soul level. Expanding and growing, becoming one with the universe, with the ocean, one with all that is. Beautiful energy. So let's go ahead and look and see what's going on in your finances. Finances and career for the collective. We're going to do January, February, and March. Yeah, January, February, and March for the collective. And career. Money and career, Spirit. What do you want to tell the collective for money and career? January, February, and March. Money and career for the collective. January, February, and March. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. It's going to be a beautiful 2023. Just remember that 2023 is an energy vibration of 7, which talks about your path, your destiny. So what you have coming in for January. Stand your ground. Look at this. There goes that 7 energy. Whatever it is that you want to manifest in your career, you want to keep that in your focus and stand your ground. Do what it is that you want to do. Whatever your vision is, don't compromise on what it is that you're manifesting for your own personal journey. Let other people do what they're doing. This is about your personal and professional development. This is about your soul's expansion and growth. This is about you putting your signature and mark on the world. The 7 energy talks about your divinity of who you are. It talks about your destiny in the path. This is the year of you, the year of 7. Especially if you're destiny year, if you're a destined 7-year person. This is definitely culminating on that energy. But even for all of us, like I'm a destiny energy of 9, even for all of us, it's still about this growth. It's still about that 7 energy. It's still about coming into the fruition, the realization, the accolade energy of Ketu, the number 7. It is all about you coming into the energy of following what it is that you desire, being truly rooted in your individual stability. It's the energy of you growing and expanding. It's Jupiter energy. It's expansion energy. It's the explorer energy. It's coming into your fulfillment and your destiny. So January is going to be all about you standing your ground on what it is that you desire, what it is that you want to manifest. This is also protecting your boundaries, right? If you need to have time for school, make sure you set aside that time. Don't let anybody influence you away from that time. If you have to establish a quiet space, you want to let people know that this is my personal environment, quiet space, whatever it is that you need to fulfill what it is that you want to fulfill, you have to protect it. And that's what this energy of standing your ground is, making sure you're protecting your dreams in January, standing your ground and doing what it is that you need to do to help you to continue to evolve and grow. So let's see what's going on in February. In February, we have the energy of emotional loss. So something could come up in February. There could be a change in relationship. But don't worry about that, because if that is the case, then you do have new connections and loving, supportive relationships coming in. But there is this energy of talking about some form of emotional loss in February. It's going to resonate differently for every single one of you. So I don't want to lead into it with any specifics. Just know that this is the potential for February. And you know, February is also Valentine's Day as well. It could just be an emotion that you're going through, especially if you're in your single warrior energy and you're building your life out independently at this time. It could just be a thought that comes up of emotional loss about past relationships. Just, oh, it's Valentine's Day, and it might flow in and flow out, right? The neutral observer energy. It may flow in and flow out just as easily as it came. And then for other of us, depending on where we are in our evolution, our timeline, what our destinies and purpose is all meant to be, it could be something more significant that is going to significantly implement a huge shift and change in you. But just know that that huge shift and change, based on whatever this emotional loss is when it comes to your finances, is going to put you on the path to more financial growth. So that's how that energy resonates. Let's see what's going on for March. The universe, yeah. Things are going to take off and expand. You're going to have some form of ending, but a brand new beginning that's coming in for you in March. And this is the energy that we were talking about, right? It takes time. Things are growing. Things are growing in the soil. There's roots being established. Things are taking up residence. And then by the time March, April, May comes in, you're going to start to see the world shift and change. You're going to start to see things take on a new shape or form. Things begin to evolve and grow, especially when it comes to your finances. So whatever you're losing, it could be a partnership because you stood your ground, because you want to see a vision in a specific way. Whatever it is, it's going to bring in a blessing, because it's going to elevate you. It's going to elevate you. It's going to elevate your business. It's going to elevate your finances to a brand new level. And then you have the energy of material harvest. Most definitely, your culminating energy is the 9 of Pentacle energy. And that just says that either way, through the energy of January, February, and March, it is leading you to the 9 of Pentacles energy, which is material harvest. So money is going to be good for you. Just be mindful that the beginning of the year, things could move a little bit slow. Things could take some time. It's going to take a lot of effort, but know that by March, April, May, June, material harvest is coming in. So what does the collective need to know, Spirit, in reference to love? Love for the collective, Spirit. What does the collective need to know for January, February, and March? January, February, and March for the beautiful collective. What does the collective need to know, Spirit, for their highest vibrational good in reference to love and relationship for January, February, and March? And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. I am so grateful. All right, January's energy, healing begins. So this is an energy of the 6 of Cups. Talks about you really healing from old wounds, understanding the purpose that old events and old situations have played in your life in order for you to be able to move forward. I'm really thinking that this is the 6 of Swords energy in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. I think this blue energy is air energy coming through, and you start off January with that air energy. So the healing does begin. Whatever it is that you're moving away from, whatever has been conflicting, whatever has been difficult, whatever has been, causing the blockages and the lack of evolution and growth in your life, things that have been burdensome, things that you're surrendering and releasing in order to have blessed new beginnings, blessed new relationships, advancements, and growth in your life and in your career. The healing is going to begin in January, especially when it comes to relationship. And you already know there's a causal effect to everything. So if you have something going on in relationships, that also affects your finances, and vice versa. If your finances is funny, then your relationships is funny. Things start to become rocky and difficult. So everything is connected, and that's the importance of understanding holism and wellness. Everything is connected, as well as we are connected to all things as well. So let's see what's going on in February. Look at this, abundance. So yeah, this is nurturing nurturing yourself, loving yourself, you're going to be in the energy of fullness with this healing. You're going to heal through the energy of January, and then when February comes in, you're going to be in this goddess energy. You're going to be attracted in a lot of suitors as well. People are going to be looking at you. People are going to be seeing your value, your worth, how creative you are, how compassionate you are, how loving you are. It's just a sexual goddess energy coming through, and you're going to be attracting in a lot of people, right? I love this energy. So it's definitely saying you're going to be sitting high and pretty on your throne, and you already know throughout the year your finances is going to be good. So things are going to be blossoming for you when it comes to relationships and connections as well. This could also be the energy of maternal energy. Just be mindful that you could be very fertile in February. It is Valentine's Day, so just be mindful of that, that if you're not in the energy of wanting to bring forth life, then do whatever is required in order to make sure that you're doing what you want and having what it is that you desire. So if you want to bring children into the world, then this may be a very good fertile time for you. If right now you're focusing on career or transformation or change or whatever it is that you're working on for 2023, that you do what is required in order to bring the creative things that you want to bring in fruition, and not the things or that you don't want to bring into fruition. So let's see what's going on in March. Sacral energy. I love it. This is just you loving yourself, nurturing yourself, securing yourself. You're getting your confidence back, which is very clear with the three of, with the Empress energy. You're getting your confidence back. You're loving yourself, supporting yourself, nurturing yourself. You're also loving, and you're in the energy of being able to express your emotions, right? Because things are working out very well for you. This is also an energy that talks about creation. Sacral energy is where we create from. So it's the energy of creating our luxury, creating our abundance, creating what it is that we desire in life. So this is also tuning into your finances as well, because you're in a very abundant, very fulfilling, and very bountiful time. So finances are going to be good. This could also be saying that even though, you know, this is asking about love and relationship, that your focus is going to be on you, loving you, nurturing you, supporting you primarily, and that love and relationship stuff might not start to come until May and June, in that time frame. So just be mindful of that. And then you have the Emperor energy. Yeah, you're taking the lead. You're taking back control over your life. You're going to move and do life on your own accord. You know what you want now out of life, especially when it comes to relationships. You want someone who's a leader, who's a provider, someone that you can depend on, someone who's reliable. You're not going to settle for anything less than what it is that you deserve. You're putting up the appropriate boundaries, and you're only allowing the relationships, the people around you that are worthy. But this also lets me know that you do have your divine counterpart coming in. Rather you're in the masculine or the feminine energy, you are attracting in your divine counterpart. So that has been your energy of the day, beautiful souls. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am honored, and I am truly, truly grateful. I want to wish you all a very happy new year. Thank you so much to all of my subscribers. Please, 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 as a gift, as a token, as a wish from me, make sure you get your astrology reports at thehealedhealertarot.com. And also, you know, check me out each and every day for your energy of the day. Or also your soul coaching readings are going to be up online today as well. And then of course, your energy vibrations for the week. I am so happy about 2023 and all of the wonderful things that we're going to be rolling out together as a collective. And I want to say thank you so much for, you know, joining me and rolling with me and rocking with me on this soul joiner journey. Blessings and abundance be on to you, beautiful souls. Until our soul paths cross again, I am wishing you love, peace, blessings, happiness, and abundance be on to you. Have a blessed and abundant new year. Namaste.